Hi, my name is Noni Matigela. Welcome to the Noni M podcast. Today, I want us to talk about SEPS. There's a lot of things that are shocking about that department in our country. But before we get to that, guys, please make sure you do not forget to talk. Guys, please make sure that you do not forget to like, to share, to comment, and most importantly, please make sure you are subscribed on the channel. Please make sure you are watching the videos up until the end. And please remember that the conversations that are happening on our YouTube streets are very important. And also that engagement is key on the social media spaces. So please, when you are doing all the means that you have to support us, make sure that you like, you share, you comment, and most importantly, you are subscribed on the channel. Now, I saw this 2 days ago. I thought I would do it one of these days. I saw this article on IOL and it was also on the news. Suspended and spoiled taxpayers and spoiled. Taxpayers fork out 5 million for benched SEPS officers. It's the article. In the last 3 years, South African taxpayers forked out more than 5 million to keep 11 suspended police officers on the South African Police Service payroll. According to SEPS Minister Senzo Mchunu, as of May 16, 2025, the 11 members are on suspension with full pay. Responding to questions put forward by BOSA, Mchunu detailed the individual suspensions, which include two lieutenant generals, one of whom has been suspended since July 2022, resulting in a cost to SEPS of more than 3.4 million alone. The reply includes a breakdown of each officer's rank, date of suspension, and the cost to date. The total amount paid to suspend officers stands up to 5 million rands, according to the minister. There are no unfunded vacancies at South African Police Services, said Mchunu. While much of the response focused on staff shortfalls across provinces in detective services, visible policing, and public order units, the revelation of millions paid to officers not currently working has drawn particular scrutiny. Mchunu highlighted the limitations on what SEPS is willing to disclose publicly, stating, please also note that the SEPS does not provide the actual numbers of deployed members, as this may reveal vulnerabilities which may pose unnecessary risk to its members and to their offices. Among the suspended officers is a lieutenant general suspended on July 8, 2022, with a recorded cost of 3.4 blah, blah, blah million rands. Another lieutenant general suspended on June 14, 2024 has cost SEPS 1.1 blah, blah, blah million rands to date. The remaining suspended personnel include several sergeants and constables suspended between February and March 2025. Individual suspension costs of these lower-ranked officers range from 300, okay, 310, okay, 35 million, 300, yeah, I just realized it's 35 million, 300, so there's a lot of them. My money had requested a breakdown of both funded and unfunded vacancies, as well as the total cost of suspension to SEPS. The minister provided detailed figures on funded vacancies by province, but emphasized that SEPS does not disclose deployment data due to operational security concerns. While the service currently has over 11,700 vacancies across key policing functions, the financial and operational impact of suspended officers without concluding disciplinary processes remains a serious concern. Do you know why, guys, I'm reading this? It's because above that, we have these cases. We have these cases that SEPS alone is also getting sued by people that were wrongfully arrested. And that's a problem on its own because of police that do not want to do their own job, that want to take shortcuts, do things in ways that they are not supposed to do them. Do you understand? So I read that because it intrigued me. I was very shocked to actually see that. I was like, hey, well, such it's bad. And now that one. So MDNT and writes the thing like this, the article like this. Taxpayers put 8 million bill for suspended SAPS officers. South African taxpayers have paid over 8 million to cover salaries to 163 suspended police officers, many accused of serious crimes like corruption, theft, assault, and even murder during the 2023 to 2024 financial year. The staggering figure revealed in recent reports has sparked outrage and renewed calls for swift reforms to address delays in disciplinary processes that critics say waste public funds and erode trust in the South African police services. The suspended officers, ranging from constables to lieutenant generals, include those implicated in procurement fraud, motor vehicle theft, and violent crimes, such as Soweto officer arrested for murder and 2 others filmed assaulting a civilian. Some suspensions have dragged on for over 2 years, with the 8 million 287,000 spent on salaries seen as a misuse of resources that could have bolstered frontline policing or anti-corruption efforts. Police Portfolio Committee Chairperson Ian Cameron slammed the delays, urging Minister Senzo Mchunu to expedite disciplinary actions, especially for senior officers. And that is exactly where the situation is supposed to be based. Hi, Nkosia. And I also understand there are police officers who are suspended because the other police officers were trying to guard their back, their corruption and stuff like that. Other people are suffering, others are police officers that are in jail and did not do any wrong, but because they were corrupt police officers, they used their corrupt ways to put them in jail. But still, it's still wrong what is happening, even though we have those ones that are suffering such a fate because of these corrupt officers, like South Africa. South Africa, South Africa, the problems that we have are too much in our country. Anyway, guys, what are your thoughts when it comes to this? Because, wow, that's a lot of money. 8 million rand is a lot of money for us to be losing it like that. That is a lot of money. So Senzo Mchunu needs to do, but why would you have a disciplinary hearing that lasts even 8 months? Are we not supposed to be having dates? At least in 3 months, it needs to be dealt with and finished. Why would you have, oh, okay, maybe because there are guns and corruptions that are involved. Oh, Jehovah, ithini into a country. Like, there's a lot of things that is wrong in South Africa. No, guys, no, 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 no. Yo, and the sad part about the entire situation, this is saying that Black people can't govern. But even so, currently we are in a GNU government, but it's not a lot of it. The most people is Black people still, even in the GNU. Yeah, I don't know. Like it's hard. It's actually hard, yes, guys. In the middle of South Africa, I don't know, man. Sizayithini lento siyi-country, guys. Sizayithini lento siyi-South Africa. Like sizayithini, because this now is getting way out of control, way more than it needs to. It's getting out of control. And these are the things that Mrs. Patricia Mashale is reporting on, and most people normally don't believe her. Others will go on her timeline and be talking as if she's lying, she's chasing cloud, blah blah blah, and all of that. All to find out that some of the things, I'm not saying all of them, but currently there's a lot of that have come out, and they are showing that she was right about the corruptions and stuff, especially COSEPs. There's a lot that is going on. There is a lot that is going on. And currently, I'm hoping that she's going to be vindicated. She's going to be vindicated. And then when she, because she's the one that started this whistleblowing and what not. She's not the one. I mean, she's the one that started talking about these things that are currently unfolding in front of our eyes. Oh, I'm going to talk about the other issue on the next video because I need to do a separate video when it comes to that. I need to do a separate video when it comes to that. Honestly, I need to do a separate video. Because what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell, Sad? It's a lot. Udalo suspected about these things and people did not believe her. Now they are coming down like a ton of bricks. Hey, you can't read you guys. But if we are not going to be safe around SEPs, then like there is a lot of wrong. There's a lot of wrong things that are happening, guys. Hi. I'll see you on our next video. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.